Wait, before we start, I just need to make sure it tastes good. Okay, yeah, that's red wine. Okay. Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing something super fun. We are gonna be tie-dyeing clothes using food. We're gonna be using like vegetables, but also some drinks, maybe a little coffee. Maybe you spill a little vino on you and then maybe you can just make a cute tie-dye set. I don't know, I've never done that, but we are gonna give it a go today. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. Let's start off with some veggies. Here's the natural foods that we're gonna be trying to tie-dye with. Red cabbage. I don't know why they call it red. This is clearly purple. I don't know who named it that. Maybe they were colorblind. Then we're gonna be using the onion skin, some turmeric. I know this stains. I've spilled curry all over me. I think this might be working. Then some hibiscus flowers. These are dried and it just straight up smells like tea. And some liquid chlorophyll. Now this is what makes plants green. People take it for digestive health, but as you can see, look how bright green it is. Oh, I'm getting so into this. I feel like a scientist today. Out of all the natural foods and veggies, let's start with red cabbage. We might be able to get a couple colors out of this one. We shall see. Chopping up a bunch of red cabbage, putting it into a big pot. We're gonna put it over the stove. Just gonna chop, chop, chop. All right, let's put this handful in. All right, let's put this puppy on the stove. Add our water. You don't need to fully cover your cabbage with water because it's gonna cook down a little bit, so don't worry about it. I'm gonna turn on the heat, bring it to a boil, and let it simmer for about an hour. This has only been going for 20 seconds and it's already made blue. Okay, let's pour it back in there because we want purple. 10 minutes later, look how purple it is. We're gonna continue to let this cook for another 50 minutes and then I'm gonna strain it. So once we get this to a boil, we're just gonna let it simmer for an hour. It's been about an hour. I've strained it. We've got our cabbage juice and I divided it into 3 different bowls. We're gonna add a little bit of baking soda. I'm gonna mix it up for it to turn blue. That turned blue instantly and I have a little fabric swatch I'm gonna show you. Are you kidding? So on this side, I'm gonna add a little bit of vinegar. It's already turning pink. Oh, pink. And then this one, I'm not doing anything to. This is just our red cabbage juice. Beautiful, look at that. Okay, so I got these 3 colors ready. We've got blue, we've got purple, we've got pink, and now I'm gonna continue to make some more natural dyes using our veggies and food. And then once I get all the dyes ready, then I'm gonna try to tie-dye the clothes. Ta-da! Now I have made all of the natural food dyes and I put them into little squeezy bottles to make things a little bit easier, but these 3 were the red cabbage, pink, purple, and blue. And then to make the other ones, I basically did the same thing. This was onion skins. It's totally orange. Look at that. Then we've got turmeric, and last but not least, chlorophyll. This one was the only one that was a little bit different. It was already in a liquid form, so it just added a little bit of water. All right, so now that we've got the natural colors of the rainbow ready to tie-dye, I'm also gonna try to find a little bit of wine, coffee, and Kool-Aid, because I saw a bunch of girls on TikTok dyeing their hair with Kool-Aid, and I was like, if that can dye hair, that can dye cotton. We are ready to have some fun. We have got our natural food dyes over here, and I've got some fun things from the grocery store. We've got some cold brew coffee, a little bit of vino, and some Kool-Aid. I'm gonna get these Kool-Aid colors ready, and then we will see, will it tie-dye? Now we've got all of our tie-dyes. We've got coffee in the squeeze bottle, red wine, grape Kool-Aid, and black cherry Kool-Aid. All right, so I'm gonna start with our natural dyes, and there's a bunch of different ways to do this. So I just got a bunch of white t-shirts. To tie-dye shirts, you just string on a bunch of rubber bands. You can tie them on a bunch of different ways. If you do it this way, you'll get a bunch of horizontal lines. If you twist in a circle and put your rubber bands on like this, you'll get a spiral, but there's also a bullseye. For a bullseye, you just take your shirt and you just pull from the middle, whoop, and then you put a rubber band, a rubber band, a rubber band, a rubber band, a rubber band. But there's a bunch of different styles for tie-dye. So just look up your favorite ones, grab some rubber bands, and put them on your t-shirt. Now, let's get tie-dyeing. In front of me, I have a baking sheet with a drying rack on top. Take one of our t-shirts that I have wrapped in rubber bands. This is the spiral design. I'm gonna place it right here. Also gonna put on some gloves. Let's make this one rainbow using our natural food and veggie dyes. So I'm gonna start with hibiscus for the red. Now let's move on to orange from our onion skin. So I'm gonna let this soak for a while to absorb some color. All right, we've got turmeric for yellow, chlorophyll. Whoa, that is a bright green. There's a couple of our cabbage colors. The first one is gonna be the blue. And look at that, you guys, so blue. How amazing. I already loved cabbage, but I think now cabbage is maybe one of my favorite veggies in the world. Look at that beautiful purple, wow. Got the colors on the shirt. Now I'm gonna put it in a bag, let it sit overnight. Next shirt, we're gonna do a Kool-Aid tie-dye. And I put the bands on here to be like a horizontal style. We have got black cherry Kool-Aid and grape Kool-Aid. All right, we've got our Kool-Aid bullseye shirt all ready. And I'm gonna carefully put this in a baggie. We're gonna let this sit. So far, it's a miracle I haven't dyed my shirt yet. This is an old shirt. I think I got it from Brandy Melville. We've got our red wine. I've never put red wine in a squeeze bottle before. I don't think this is a first for me. Wait, before we start, I just need to make sure it tastes good. Okay, yeah, that's red wine. Okay, let's just get this going. This smells great, you guys. I love cooking with wine. I like to put a little wine in all the sauces. Ta-da! Here's our wine tie-dye shirt. Now is the tie-dye we've all been waiting for, coffee. And the shirt I've got in front of me is a spiral shape, so we're just gonna create a coffee spiral. We're gonna alternate. If this works, I know what to do with my coffee stained t-shirts. The last tie-dye shirt, we're gonna have some fun. I've crumpled it, just crumple, 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 slap some bands on there, and we're gonna make a Frankenstein tie-dye using some of the natural ones, the Kool-Aid, the wine, and we're just gonna see what happens. I have no idea what's gonna happen. It's looking good. Now I'm gonna put it in the bag like the rest of our shirts. We have tie-dyed all of our shirts, and now they are ready for us to rinse out. So we're gonna take them over to the sink. We're at the sink and we're gonna rinse out our natural tie-dyes first. I'm gonna cut these off. Kind of smells like a vegetable. It smells like a salad. And then I'm gonna rinse off in cold water. There we go. This looks so cool. Oh, I wish it would keep this vibrance, but with the natural dyes, I'm not sure if it will, but look how cool. This is so cool. After I'm done rinsing and the excess color comes off, I'm gonna pop this in the dryer. I'm gonna rinse out our other natural one. Whoa, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta wring it out. Get all that color out. Here's another one. This one's ready to go. I'm gonna go pop this one in the dryer. Ooh, hello, Kool-Aid. This is awesome. Whoa, a lot of color is coming out here. They're kind of bleeding into each other. All right, we're gonna call this a dirty tie-dye. It's time for wine. Okay, this turned out awesome. If you spill wine on your shirt, just tie-dye it. All right, the next one is the coffee one. Let's see how it turned out. It looks like cappuccino foam. This just looks like a coffee drink. Aw, our coffee tie-dye faded a lot. I think I should have let it sit longer, let the stains really soak in, you know? This is so funny. My sister Molly is helping me rinse these, and you can literally see her outside in the reflection. We have a sink outside, and she wanted to help, so look, you can see her. Good job, Molly, you're doing great. While Molly's helping me out, now it is time for our Frankenstein dye. Oh, I hope it keeps the color. This looks so good. Whoa, a lot of colors coming out of this one. Yeah, come in. Molly's so funny. When you were out there, we could see you in the reflection of the art. Stand right here. Oh, and then look, you can see you perfectly. Isn't that funny? The color's faded a little bit, but it's still pretty bright. We'll see how it looks when it dries. So while the shirts are drying in the dryer, I got this idea. I did a little research, and people said you can dye your dog with cabbage juice. So we're gonna try to dye coconut. Okay, I was not intending to do this for a video, but then I just got really carried away and I got curious. All right, Coco, here we go. We're gonna turn you into a pink cabbage. Gonna have to massage it into the fur. Coconut, look at that, you're a little pink coconut.
Well, it's 20 minutes later. I rinsed her off and it did not work at all. All the dye came out. She is completely her color.
Don't believe everything you read online. Ta-da! Here are all of our tie-dye shirts. Got them out of the dryer. Let's see what we've got. We're gonna start with the very first one that we tie-dyed. This is the Natural Foods and Vegetables Spiral. It did lose a little bit of vibrancy in some of the colors. Like, where's the red colors? I don't even see the red. The red kind of turned kind of brownish. In this case, the natural food colors tie-dyed. Now this one was red, orange, and yellow. The colors came out more purple. Even though the colors aren't exactly the same, I still think it's really cool. It gave us a great bullseye. The turmeric works so well. It makes me want to do a whole sweat set of just using turmeric because it's such a strong color. It's almost like a fabric dye. I mean, this is bold. A boom! All right, this one's on target. All right, now for our next one. Now this was the Kool-Aid shirt where we had grape Kool-Aid and cherry Kool-Aid. And look what happened. Where's the grape? Apparently the grape just washes out. But the pink did come out really cool. I guess you can use Kool-Aid, maybe just the red colors? Okay. Now this one is in the running to be my favorite. This is the wine tie-dye shirt, you guys. Look how cool it looked. It gave such good vibrancy. Look at this, front and back. It's such a cool design. This is a great idea, you guys. If you ever spill wine on your shirt and you don't want to toss it, you can just decorate it. You can just tie-dye it. Okay, wine is so cool. Oh, now this one makes me sad. So coffee, when I first wrung it out, had such a cool design, and look at this, it just turned to a really light cream. I think for this one, I really should have let it sit overnight. Also, maybe if I used a more concentrated coffee, like espresso, this would have turned out a little better. Last but not least, our Franken tie-dye shirt. Ta-da! It may be my favorite. This looks like something I'd buy at a store. I mean, I'm kind of obsessed with it. I think I need to change. I think what's really incredible about the Frankenstein one, we didn't let it sit overnight. This is one of the ones that we just let sit for an hour. And look how colorful it is. All right, that does it for the video. Let me know in the comments down below which one was your favorite. For me, it's a tie between the Franken shirt and the wine shirt. Oh, now I can't make up my mind because I also kind of love the all natural dye. This one's just so cool. Okay, so those are my top 3 favorites. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm a foodie. I love playing with my food, and this may be one of my favorite projects so far. If you guys have any other ideas of any other fun ideas we could do with food, let me know in the comments down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, it's free, and ring the bell to receive notifications every time I post a new video. Thanks again for watching, you guys. And if you'd like to watch any other videos, click up here or up here. This also makes me want to play with natural food colorings for like cupcakes and cookies and stuff because I've been learning a lot about it and I think we can naturally dye some stuff.